going on, everybody? I am driving right now. We're going to work. Taking my daughter to work right now. Roll up my windows because I'm going to take my voice out. So I have the phone mounted to the windshield. It might fall, it might not fall, but if it does, we will take this video down likewise. So in order to catch up, I'm going to go to work right now so I can catch up on my own work for Monday. It'll make Monday a lot easier. Basically, about to drive about, 15 miles, something like that. Amy, are you ready? Ready to work? Or are you going to sit down after I tell you to do a few things? You're going to sit at my desk? I'm going to go to the, Oh, okay. You don't know, I work I work at a dealership, and we're exclusively Monday through Friday. Now, that could change with new owners coming in. I hope and I trust that I don't have to work much Saturdays. As it stands right now, I really don't work as much. But we have like an inventory coming up, and inventory comes to make sure everything's accounted for. And sometimes you need to come in on the get ahead for the week to come up. So, if you don't know, I usually deal with 3 car lines. That's my job, to deal with. Give a Volvo, Mazda, or Kia. That's typically what I'm dealing with. And basically, part of my job, Monday through Friday, is in the morning is to help get out with 2 other people. The 3 of us get out maybe 20 somewhat drivers, 21 drivers, smoothly from somebody comes in at 5, somebody comes in at 6, somebody goes to 7, and we're away. So it works in the morning, and we're supposed to get everybody out by 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I want to make Monday as easy as possible. So every now and then, I have to come in on a. I think that was Lance, by the way, just passing on the road. Anyway, yeah, I have to get people out by 8:30. That's part of my job. And then the rest of the day looks like me going into my desk and taking phone calls and taking orders. Essentially, that's what I'd like to be doing. But if I have to help out, we got to help out. I did that at my last dealership. I was more so on the counter, working with technicians and answering phones. Checking stuff in, I did some of that, but this seems to be a bulk of what I do here. It takes up most of my time, and it's paying the bills, so I'm not in any way complaining about it. But, yeah, so Saturday's a day where we normally get off, Saturday and Sunday, which is great, because I can spend time with her and her brother. He didn't want to show up today, so what happens when you don't show up to work, Amy? Very simple. You may lose a job or see? You show up to work, you get paid, right? You work, you get paid.
I got paid.
Yeah. So that's important to understand what a day's wage is. You need to work, keep busy, and obviously we're trying to do that here. So figured I'd hop on, say hello to everybody. This is other things that I do. I don't just normally podcast. 2 nights ago, though, on Thursday night around 10 o'clock, I did show up on the BTWN network, the BTWN guys with Tim Hurd and Len Pettis. I did show up on there. I didn't realize how much StreamYard is like. Give out a link and somebody can pop on right into somebody's feed, which is great. So I might consider doing that myself. And if I do that, somebody can join me. We can have a discussion. So maybe I can start again. It's been prioritize my time. And I've been involved in church work. What did I say? Church? I didn't even say it right. Church work, which I feel is paramount, more important than any podcast, is church work. Setting things up and working on that, I think that would be a valid excuse to not podcast, I would think. But for those of you that subscribe to me, it's about 2,000, I don't know, 8,000, 2,800 somewhat of you, or 900 some of you. So I owe you guys more content. So for that, I apologize. Here you get a little glimpse into my daughter, right? That's Amy. If you didn't know. My son's name is Lucas. He's home. He doesn't want to come out, which is fine. And sometimes I'll feature one of these little ones. They're not so little anymore. What are you, 11 years old now? Yeah. See, like they're. I know your age. I'm just messing with you. I know that the day you were born, I was there. So don't give me that. No, but yeah, sometimes I'll feature them, and then maybe take the channel in a different direction. Just looking forward to that. Do you know what you're getting into tomorrow for Sunday school, or no? Do you remember? Well, what did you do last week? Remember anything? Yeah. That's right. You were with your mom. What was the last thing you did? Was it 2 weeks ago? Do you remember what was going on in Sunday school then, or no? Got to sharpen that brain of yours, right? That's right. You weren't there last week. Last week, what happened was there were missionaries that came by. I didn't have my kids that weekend. Not all of it, I think, actually. I think I had Lucas. No, I had Lucas last week in the morning. I didn't have you in the morning. But do you remember anything or no? Some KB says Amy loves hearing you read the scripture. It's been a while. So apparently there was a video. Yes, I remember that. There was a video of you reading a while. You enjoy that scene? I read that comment while I'm driving. I can't explain to you, but I was able to do that real quick. Do you remember or no? Well, all right. Figure it out. Who was teaching? Okay, so Jocelyn was teaching you. So what was the? Okay. Okay, so what? I'm trying to get to this. Despite all the other stuff happening, do you remember anything from that time or no? You know what? It's good. Why don't I ask myself that question, right?
Oh, I think I remember. We were like, I think something was a coin. Oh.
Was it Jesus paying the tax?
Yeah. Like how I did tax collectors that only wanted to do.
Aha. Okay. So, all right. Do you know a tax collector that was in the Bible? Which one? Well, there's a few of them. Which one? Well, the apostle Matthew, or the disciple Matthew, he was a tax collector. Zacchaeus was a tax collector. You learned about Zacchaeus again? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why they called it.
Sometimes it's always good to go through something twice. We're looking at a car wash near us right now.
Oh, look,
That's right. Yeah, it is a service dog. That's cool. Car wash is packed. It's an idea for evangelism, actually. Not a bad idea. See, we had a car wash at the church at one point. Did that last year. This year we didn't do it. This might be a missed opportunity there. But yeah, well, last week if you want to do the same thing back to me to see if I can remember, we had missionaries Tom and Kathy McConnell over the church. They are from Grace Community Churches sending missionaries. So Grace Community Church sent them out a a while ago, and they were missionaries to Rugby, England, and they were over our church last week. And right now, they're still local to us. They're at another church this weekend, a church with us that we at times partner with in the gospel. Very awesome time that they spent there. He went over, I believe he's in Luke chapter 8, talking about the demoniac that had the legion of demons in him, and he obviously we know that story, but he actually tied it into a gospel presentation, which is really good. And I recommend you see that video. If anything, what I'll do, just remember, Amy, remember this timestamp, 10. I'm going to put that right up here, and you can click on that. That link, I'll provide that link for you to watch. Basically, it's a whole worship service, but towards the middle of it, that's when he starts to go into Luke chapter 8. And if you want to see his other video that he had from Wednesday night on discipleship, 1136, you can look at that and click on that as well. So very good content for you to look at. There was a Q&A on Sunday night, which I might have to look at again, and I won't necessarily recommend that because you probably could go along with it because I couldn't get the audio matching with people, but I was able to put the questions as they were being asked, and so that might be a good thing for you to look at too, questions on his ministry and stuff like that. So that's 3 videos for you to actually peruse and look at. So if you remember those timestamps for me, that'd be great. It's a lot of editing to do. So if you want to support him, I'll leave the link once I get around to editing it. And in the description, you can check the McConnells of Grace Bible Church in Rugby, United Kingdom, which is a great place. God bless you guys. We'll see you guys here next time on the Godcast. Say bye, Amy.